Hello and welcome back to our garden here in Norfolk. Now, in today's programme we shall be reviewing the Vegega raised bed, and stay tuned because there is a chance for you to win a Vegega raised bed. The postman delivered this a couple of 3 days ago, and we were actually sent 2 of these raised beds, one of which you'll see a bit later because Mrs. W has already put that one together and it's just about ready to receive its plants. So we do know how to put these things together now. And you know, I always say Mrs. W is the one with the DIY skills. Never trust me with anything that needs to be put together. I'm just glad that the days of MFI furniture have gone.
It's really simple. Even you could do this, Barry.
You want to bet? So this is the one that Mrs. W built earlier. And you can see we've now filled that up. That's now ready to plant in. So the package had its full instructions, and on this page you can see the different products that they do. They do a herb and kids series, they do an 8-inch tall, a 17-inch tall, a 32-inch tall, and you can see at the bottom there they also have special shapes. Now you can see down at the bottom right the configurations, so the kit that we've been delivered here and that we're now going to make could be any of these configurations. Above that has all the contents, and then on the left hand side it actually tells you exactly how to put this together. So we've gotten everything out of the package. So it comes with a corrugated metal bits. Obviously that's what's actually going to make the raised bed. These bars here, they are the strengthening bars because we are going to be making ours 32 inches tall, so to stop them sort of collapsing in any way, once you put the material in to fill it, you affix these strengthening bars. It actually comes with some gloves because it does advise you in instructions to wear gloves. And then this goes around the top once you've built the bed so that you don't catch yourself on top of the metal when you're using it. Now Mrs. W's top tip is to separate all the nuts and bolts and washers into different vessels. They also supply you with the socket that you're going to need to tighten up the nuts. Now the metal sides actually come with plastic on them, and that's clearly to protect these when, not only when they're in transit, but also when you're going to build the raised bed. You might not have a grassed area like we have. You might only be building it on a patio. So, you know, just be wary that if you catch this, you can easily mark it, scratch it and take the paint off. And the second top tip from Mrs. W is to not remove this until the whole bed is built. So the plastic comes away really quite easily
You just need to pull it down just past the holes by about an inch so that you can overlap them and join them together. And then the plastic, I just left the plastic on until right at the end so that it gave it maximum protection while I was constructing the other one.
For 2 people it's just easier because one person can be holding it while the other is affixing the nuts and washers. So when you've hand tightened these, you lay this back down and then you can use the socket it's supplied to tighten the nuts fully. Now you may see that we've left these without any nuts and bolts. That's because that's where the strengthening bars are going to go, because we are building the 32-inch tall raised bed.
So that's the first side assembled.
So what we're doing now is attaching the 2 curved sides of the bed.
Oh, nice breeze.
Now we were asked what colour we wanted to have, and we chose this, the green. There's also a grey colour, I think it's called slate grey, and there's sort of an off-white creamy colour. And of course, don't forget, while you're watching us putting this together, every single one of you that has subscribed to our channel are in with a chance of winning one of these Vegega raised beds. So now we can begin to actually assemble the whole thing together. Won't be long now, Mrs. W. We'll have a whole new growing space.
Oh, I can't wait. You may need to push that to me a bit, yeah.
Now this enclosed, and Mrs. W can no longer get out.
I'm stuck.
We need to put the
Strengthening bars.
the strengthening bars. So this is just going to pull the sides in, because as we actually fill it with material, the sides could bulge out and it's not actually really going to look so good then. And you should be able to see we've put one at the bottom, 3 holes up, and we've put another one, this one that we're doing now, 3 holes down from the top. And the good news is that they give you more bolts, nuts and washers than you're going to need for putting this together. So if one rolls away, you don't need to worry too much. Now, if you happen to be like Mrs. W, one of the reasons you are going to need 2 people is that you won't actually be able to get out unless someone lifts it up for you. Can you?
No. No, I definitely can't. My little legs. Right, hang on. I'm going to need to crawl out if I can.
There we go.
Thank you.
It's assembled, so now we can take the rest of the plastic off, because now there's no marks on it that can appear. And then just to finish off, so that you don't catch yourself, once this is in position, you just need to put this edging on. And that's the edging around, and then it's just the case of cutting it with a pair of scissors to make the join. That is the bed finished.
Lovely.
So what we don't want to do is waste the cardboard, Mrs. W.
No, definitely not.
because that'll all break down as a no dig bed.
That's an amazing space, isn't it? And with the height of this, you could, you know, plant something with a deeper root to it.
Yeah, it is a fantastic product, really. It's eco-friendly material, and it lasts up to 20 years plus. It was easy to assemble, but what I would say is that ease is with two of you. Has a high wear resistance, so it is frost proof. It's great for kids and seniors, and it has a strong heat dissipation. Not only that, but I can see that if you're a disabled person, perhaps in a wheelchair, this is a good height for you to be able to garden at as you're sitting in your wheelchair, and a nice space to be able to do some gardening so that you can get some nice gardening therapy. As we all know, when we get out in our gardens to do anything, or just to be here and listen to what's going on, it helps us all just so much to relax and actually enjoy the day. Now, to say, these do come in different sizes. You could be buying the 17-inch tall version. This is the 32. So you could make this a bit shorter and a bit more squarer by taking one of these upright panels out and adding it between the two curves. There are many options, and yeah, I just think it's a really great product. We always said that we wouldn't put anything out on our channel unless we thought it would be of real value to our viewers. And there's no doubting, I think this is of real value. You think how long they're going to last you, 20 years plus. They're made really well. And what we will do, we shall make a video probably in about, well, I should probably do this a bit later because this must be running a bit long now. We'll make another one where we fill it up. You can see what I'll do to fill it up and the different methods that you could use to be filling this up. And now we're down at the family end of the garden, and this is where all the grandchildren play. This is the action part of the garden. Up here is the trellis. This is where Grandad gets the hose out. And when they're unsuspecting and playing away, they get a good soaking. But what we are down here to look at is this particular bed. Now, it's 17 inches tall and it's 42 inches wide. And this is what you guys are in with a chance of winning. You can see Mrs. W has planted it all up. You saw an excerpt of that of her doing it a little earlier in the video. But you know, you could be growing anything in here, from vegetables to herbs to flowers. They really are very versatile in what you want to be able to plant in them. So the good news is that everybody who watches this channel can enter this competition. Whether you're from the USA, whether you're from Europe, or indeed here in the UK. So you all have a chance of winning this particular bed. Now, this video will go out on Wednesday the 24th of May at 6 p.m. UK time. And the competition will close on Saturday the 27th at 6 p.m. UK time. And to be in with a chance of winning this, sure that you are following one of Vegega's social media, either Facebook or Instagram. Leave us a comment and a like, and within the body of that comment let us know that you do want to be entered into the competition, and let us know which social media platform you are following of Vegega. And the winner will be announced on Monday the 29th of May. Now, if you really like the look of these in the same way that we do, and we really do, then there are links down in the description below. You can click on that and it will take you to their site. There's also a discount code where you can get some money off. One of the real reasons I think these offer a real value for money is, certainly for us here in the UK, wood is so expensive now. And actually, the cost of buying the wood and making a wooden raised bed is not going to be far off the cost of one of these. And when you think that these have a 20-year plus life, wood has nowhere near that kind of life once it gets out there in the garden. I really do think these represent real good value for money. So the very best of luck to each and every one of you in this competition. And we shall look forward to announcing the winner on Monday, the 29th of May.